Nobody would have thought that I would be the one. Rhyner, sports talk. Baseball, 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 baseball.
Oh, with the big mic. Oh, okay. All right, yeah. Okay, now I get it.
We got a lightning strike, boys. What happened over there, Grego? We had a little lightning strike right outside the window.
The Texas Rangers win the World Series.
All right. Here's a tip for all these Americano League teams.
Wait, you said tip?
Yeah, tip.
Okay.
With a P.
Keep jamming.
The ticket, colon, nothing but a big Gen X jerk-off sake.
This is a cool night or what?
Although somebody would hear that and go, bullshit.
I'm back, bitches.
Oh, the dreaded countdown happens once again. And the dreaded countdown, it can mean one thing and one thing only. And that is that another episode of YDC is happening and underway. Warmest greetings to you all, no matter where you may be, no matter how or even when, let alone why, you may be receiving this podcast transmission. We are glad you're with us as we emanate live from inside the nurturing biosphere of the mothership. This is the 19th of November, and this is show which? 173. Wow.
Man.
Incredible. It's Larry Allen with a 1 on the front.
Okay.
He was number 73.
Oh, I know.
Okay. All right. Well, don't smart off to me.
I didn't mean to. I just kind of do that sometimes.
We have the whole crew here. Shoopy is here. He's already made his presence felt.
Sorry.
Ashley, Becca, over here chuckling. And today, we're going to do another go-around with this guy for a number of reasons. Number one of which is I like him.
Oh.
Number two, I thought he was quite good when we had him on before. And number three, we have not one, but two things to delve into with him. He is the man that you know, not by his real name so much, of Kevin Fox. But if I said Expo, I'll bet you would know exactly who I'm talking about.
My leader.
And he is here with us today. Look at him, sitting over there in full uniform, cap on, as always. Hi, Kevin.
Hi, Michael.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good.
I feel like it's been so long since I've seen you.
Oh.
All of not even 24 hours.
Not even 24 hours.
Yes. Because there's one thing Kevin does is he goes to hockey, which is one of the reasons why I wanted to have him on here today to talk a little hockey. Because he goes to hockey games. He is a season ticket holder.
I am.
Of the Dallas Hockey Stars. And I'm somehow fortunate enough to get drug along as a contraband item to some of those games, and such was the case last night as we saw a little hockey. Did you like that game last night?
The game was okay. I've seen better. Certainly there have been better results.
This is a results-oriented game, Kevin.
It is, as most of them are.
Yes, that's right. And last night, they did not go the Stars' way.
They did not.
But wait. Another game is on the horizon, out there somewhere. So they will get a chance for a do-over.
Tomorrow night in the Great Northwest.
Yes, that's right. They play the, what are they, the Seattle Hookahs?
No, they got Nuck tomorrow.
Oh, they do? They got Nuck?
They got Nuck.
All right. So when they go up there, do they make it a 2-city trip?
This is actually going to be a 4-city trip.
Is Seattle one of these cities?
It is.
Okay, so there's been a little planning done in this thing, a little schedule preparation. That's good.
They go Nuck, Crude, Fire, and what is your name for Kraken?
Don't have one yet.
What is Kraken? A crab, basically?
Sea monster.
Sea monster?
Sea monster felt like the
enough.
Rhyner name for Kraken.
All right,
That would-
sea
that
monster
works.
it shall be then.
Yeah.
There's a couple more we need from you still. We need Utah because they weren't around when last we did this, or last when I was a part of it. And who's the other one?
The night-
Vegas.
Yeah.
Oh. All right.
Yeah,
Can I
he
ponder
mentioned,
on
Mammoth.
those, or do you need
Utah.
instant?
No. You
gratification
can
here?
ponder.
Yeah.
I actually have guesses.
Ooh.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Okay.
But you ponder.
All right.
I already gave Sea Monster away, but
Yeah, you did. Well, Kevin, what is this thing?
this thing is injured.
Yeah.
They have not been healthy yet this year. Still managed to find ways to win games, mostly behind the strength of a really good power play. Power play did them in actually last night. Not only did they not score on it, but they gave up a shorty, which ended up being the game-winning goal.
Yes. I felt a cloud of doom start to arise up toward the ceiling of the American Airlines Center.
I did not check Twitter. Did the church make an appearance?
No, there was no church last night.
You have been known to throw up the church a little early,
Yeah, I have. Sometimes it happens.
and it almost happened last night.
Yeah, it was a little bit of an ill-timed guess.
I don't want to sidetrack, but where did your usage of church come from in that context? I don't think I've ever gotten the full story behind it.
I don't know if I've ever gotten the story behind it either, but it's been around for a long time.
Yeah. Explain, Shoopy.
Church is what happens after an ill wind blows.
The ill wind frequently leads to it.
And definitely precedes it.
I got it from a book that was written a long time ago, like in the, I think 70s, and it was about the Yankees. The name of the book was The Bronx Zoo. And it was a very, very well-known, very popular, very widely read, and very controversial book because it exposed the inner workings of the Yankees at a time when that had not been done yet. And this was during the Reggie Jackson era when he was there, and it was that bunch, him and Chris Chambliss and Ron Guidry, Thurman Munson, Greg Nettles, those guys were all there. And that was a saying that went around in the Yankee clubhouse, according to whoever the narrator of the book was. When something was finished and over with, and you just knew that was it, it was church, as in funeral, you know. And I don't know, I like that.
Yeah. But yeah, it looks like Sparky Lyle and Peter Gollenbach.
Okay. Sparky Lyle was another character. Mm-hmm. So it was a team that was full of them, and it's still, I mean, if you were around and have some idea of that time with the Yankees, it's still a pretty good read today. It holds up. But I, shall we say, appropriated that and started to use it for my own benefit. And when something is over, it's church. And probably the last year or two, I got the idea of seeing what kind of churches I could find out there on the internet, pictures of them.
How many pictures of churches do you have in your phone now?
I get new ones all the time.
And do you create a little folder for them, or do you
they're just
mulch
flopping
through
around
them?
out there.
Okay.
If I were organized, like, say, you, and knew how to work the internet and phones and stuff like, say, you, then that's something I would do, but I don't.
Yeah, that's a
happy to
young
show
man's
you.
game, I feel
That
like.
is a young man's game, and I am not a young man.
Me neither. I don't have any organization on my phone.
So I've got about
Either.
15 years of pictures that I use for losing tweets still in my phone.
I
Takes up about 1,000 pictures.
I have a vague idea of where everything is, and for the most part, I'm speaking very generally here, probably too much so, but for the most part, if I want to find something, I know where to go. Now, it's probably going to take me a little time to find it once I get there, but I will find it. Most of the time, I will find it.
No, that's pretty par for the course for you.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
I mean, that's me being me, right?
That's Shoopy being Shoopy. Shoopy gonna Shoopy. Because, yeah, I'm seeing I've got 986 pictures in this folder starting on March 11th of 2012. And it's a picture of Matt LeBlanc and Ed the Chimp from the movie Ed, the baseball playing monkey.
Now, what did you ever do with that?
I don't know. Doesn't matter.
We ought to go through there and you tell us what you did with some of these pictures.
Okay. Like, I've also got a Whopper Jr. in here.
Now, see, I need that.
Okay.
You need a Whataburger Jr. is what you need.
No, I need a Whopper Jr.
Yeah, Whopper Jr. was his bit sometime while I was his board op.
It was Whataburger when I was...
Yeah, the sack of...
Joe Michael brought him a Whataburger at the airport one time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Joe Michael brought a Whataburger to the airport that he thought you were at, but
Yeah.
you were in California.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I was. He was not pleased,
Yeah.
as I recall.
Yeah. And then somewhere along the way with...
It wasn't Joe Michael, it was Danny. Joe Michael took the
That's
picture.
right, yeah. It was Danny that was given the Whataburgers.
Yeah, Joe Michael.
Oh, yeah,
Joe Michael was
took
our
the
man on the
picture.
scene taking the picture.
But Danny was supposed to bring him to
He
Mike,
did.
right?
Yeah, he did. Danny brought him. Joe Michael was stationed there to surreptitiously take the photos.
And the only
He
thing was I didn't show up.
Right. That is a thing. Yeah. And then the Whopper Jr. just at some point became like a consolation prize, I guess, for someone that was a little down on their luck or just not having a good day. Just, you like Whopper Jr., little buddy?
Yeah. I'm trying to
That's what you
sympathize.
eat when you don't go to the range.
Right.
Right.
Go to the range, then it's a sandwich.
Yeah. Then you get something to eat.
See, I'm trying to sympathize.
You are.
That's all.
It's a very sweet thing of you.
Yes, I
Offer-
think so too.
Yeah, a nice Whopper Jr. Well, I sent it to you, so you have it now.
Okay.
So you can put that out there if it's not church, but if it's a sad ending,
Okay.
I guess. Do whatever you want to do. It's your Twitter.
All right. I'll figure it out.
Well, church is supposed to say the end is near.
Right.
The Whopper Jr. is what you get after you're
There you go. See? We created
when
another
you're
bit
going
for you,
home
Shoopy.
sad. You
No,
have to stop.
actually, church means it's over. It is.
Right.
It's
But
funeral
but it
time.
usually is like way before the game ends.
Yeah,
where
but it's
Yeah.
not
it's
really
obvious
over.
that it's over.
Yeah.
This
Church is when
hey,
you think it's over, not when it's actually
right.
over.
This is when it's over. We all just need a Whopper Jr.
Yeah. And my accuracy rate is quite high.
Oh, it's very impressive.
But it's not 100.
No, it's not 100, but
He would
who
never
bats
claim to be
1,000 in
hundo.
this world?
That's a good point. But now, next August 16th, I'm going to find myself a picture of a church, and I know what I'm texting you.
Bastard. Why'd we have him in here today?
I don't know. You wanted to talk hockey and Rush with them, so
Yes, that's right.
have at it.
All things Canadian.
Yes. Is this team any good?
I think this team is good. I don't know if this team is good enough as it currently is comprised.
What does it need?
Well, besides health, it could probably still use another right-handed defenseman and probably another top six forward. And now that top six forward could be Matt Duchene being healthy again.
I miss him.
Yeah, it's tough. It's almost tough to say with their health issues, their injury issues. Certainly, they could use Thomas Harley back sooner rather than later.
Is there a timeline on Duchesne? I know that he got put on long-term IR, but
Yeah, but he can come off it
he
now.
Can come off
He's
because
already
it's retroactive.
Yeah,
right?
they needed to activate another defenseman because Ilya Labushkin got hurt, and they needed roster spots.
Yeah, because they said
and they had to activate Jamie Benn. So
right
or
because they
got
said
to activate
otherwise
Jamie
we'd be traveling with 5 defensemen to Canada. What the hell's happening?
Keep going.
And that was pretty much
Don't-
my point.
don't
So
worry
that was
about
kind
this.
of
Yeah,
bad timing.
They called up. I can't remember his first name. Kolyachanik, Vladislav,
sure.
who they traded for or signed.
What's his
as a free
first
agent.
name?
That's why I'm. can't rem-
Kolyachonic or
That's his last name. I
Oh,
think
okay.
it's Vladislav.
Vladislav. Good job.
Wow. How'd you like it if your name was Vladislav?
I mean,
It's a good one. Vlad.
County clerk and change it for you, Shoopy. Vladislav Rhyner. Vladislav Howard Rhyner.
I don't think so.
No?
It's a little too Russian for me. He is a Russian, isn't he?
Yes.
I think that's a fair assumption.
Well, I mean, Yugos have odd names, or I guess they're not Yugos anymore.
Not anymore.
What are they,
There's a whole thing with that.
Slovenians?
Some of them
Okay.
are Slovakians.
All right. I'm going to get in trouble with international headquarters here if I don't cool it. So,
Or the Slovakians maybe formerly Czechs.
Oh.
I don't know. It's
they
so
need those-
different now.
They need those two things.
Yeah.
Are those going to be easy to get? I would think this time of year, nothing's easy.
Nothing's either, and this isn't the time of year to do it either. You got to wait and see sort of who falls out of it, who might be available. But no, and those are the two things. I mean, everyone's looking for those things. Either a top 2 center or a top 6 forward and a top 4 right-handed D.
Yeah.
There's not a ton of them out there.
Well, that's what general managers are for.
Yep.
And
We got a
let's
pretty
face
good
it,
one.
This one's only won the GM of the Year award 3 years in a row. So.
Yeah, and let's face it, out of all the general managers working in games around here, he is far and away the best. And that's not even a discussion. I bet any of the other guys playing the craft on any of these other teams except one would freely admit that too.
Would have been 2 up until a week ago.
Well, the owner general manager would never admit that.
No.
And in fact, there's a greater than zero chance that the owner general manager doesn't know Jim Nill's name.
That's a fair point.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think there's a greater than zero chance of that.
That is a fair point.
I think we need to find a way to ask him that. Because I really want that now.
All right,
Yeah, is it-
well, we'll see. We'll see if we can't do that. We'll file that away.
Maybe think it's still Bob Gainey or something.
Bob Gainey was in town this weekend.
Was he?
Yeah.
Say hi.
I didn't see him, but I knew he was here because, they had the Stars Hall of Fame induction ceremony this past weekend.
Yes, with Ralphie.
Yeah.
Ralphie and Joe Newendike.
How was
Yes.
that? Did you attend?
I did
or-
not attend.
Okay.
I don't go to things that require me to wear jackets.
My man. That's why he's my leader, Shoopy.
Yes, he doesn't like jackets.
I don't.
Always jacket off.
I don't exactly. I don't like not wearing hats either.
You could order a hat to that, probably.
Yeah, but I probably would have had to wear a different kind of hat.
Cowboy
They were all
hat.
wearing cowboy hats.
Where was this held at?
I think,
Billy Bob's?
yeah,
That, was it Gillies?
Gillies.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Gilly Bob's, huh?
around your old
Nice.
stomping grounds.
Yes, around my old stomping grounds. Well, that's good. I'm glad that Razor is in the Hall of Fame. Glad for Joe Newendike. And now we play on.
I was going to say Ralphie, but then Razor also.
Razor's in the
Yeah.
Hockey Hall of Fame after
Oh,
last week.
That's why there's-
damn it, I meant Ralphie.
It's okay. But like Razor
It's been a
did
big
go
week
into
for them.
into
Yes.
the actual Hall of Fame.
Yes.
Or the NHL Hall of
The
Fame.
Foster Hewitt Award.
Yes.
They had Razor Night last week.
Yeah.
Boy, that was a
30 years,
big
man.
night for Razor, too.
We love Razor.
How can you not?
Everybody.
In fact, this is something I came up as we were watching. How did I put it? What did I say about it?
Almost our entire round table has given a tribute.
I know that, but I was talking about something else. I'm talking about the guys, the announcers around here who have done the most to teach the sport to the masses. And in hockey, I mean, this is not intended to short anybody else or anything, but there is no question it's Razor.
The media opinion shapers.
Yes, media opinion shapers. That's what I was angling for.
Yeah.
And there have been a lot of them in the other sports, but in hockey, and like I say, this is no affront to Josh or Ralphie or anybody who's done that job before, but there is one and only one, and that one is Razor.
He's singular.
Yes, he is singular. I mean, we've all learned the game pretty much. Those of us who, were kind of drug along into it, kicking and screaming
who weren't familiar with it previously.
Yeah, that fateful morning that we woke up and the city woke up and went out to the front porch to bring in the Dallas Morning News and found that somebody had left a hockey team on the front porch overnight.
Pretty much how it happened.
Yeah.
It is. I mean, there was no hue and cry around here for hockey.
I did go watch Ralph's speech, and he said we did a game in the middle of March in the Met Center, and I was here at Memorial Day, which is the end of May. Like, they just bang here. I mean, it wasn't quite the dark of night. We sort of knew it was happening if we were paying attention, but
How many were paying attention, really?
probably not many.
But then they got one look at Mike Modano. Ooh.
And then they watched Shane Sherla fight everybody.
Yeah.
I mean, those were the two guys that sold hockey around here for the
That's
first
right.
few years.
They were. I mean, you had the enormous skill and breathtaking hockey ability of Mike Modano and fighting.
That's right.
And that was all anybody knew about it. But now we're a little bit more of a sophisticated hockey town. I don't think it's Detroit or Montreal or someplace like that, but I think people around here can hang.
But the passion and everything, that's absolutely, that's
they're
absolutely
way
there.
into it.
Yeah.
I mean, people are way into it. There's no doubt about that. But I was thinking about who have been the opinion shapers in football and basketball and baseball, and I haven't really come up with any conclusions on those fronts yet. But that's for another time. We have Expo here. I want to talk to him.
Excellent. And I am not an opinion shaper.
You could be.
You could be.
Nah.
Are you satisfied with the work of the coach so far?
Yeah. I mean, 19, 20 games in? Second place behind a team that's only lost once in regulation?
Yeah.
Top 5 overall in the league still. I mean, yeah. And dealing with the health, with the injury issues they've had to deal with. Yeah, I got no complaints.
And even with that, sounds like they have gotten more physical, which goalie was wanting, and pushing pretty good in his initial press conference.
It took him a few games to get things straight, but here, like the last 10 or 11, I mean, even without the result last night, it wasn't like they looked bad. I mean, they had 3 bad minutes. Gave up 2 goals in those 3 minutes, but, Yeah.
Well, that'll get you beat, but you're right. For the most part, it's been good.
Yeah.
I mean, this team is a legitimate contender.
Absolutely.
Provided, of course, that the entire National Hockey League is not being played by Edmonton and the Florida Panthers.
Florida's interesting.
Which it seems to be.
Florida. The Stars can cry about injuries, but Florida can really cry about injuries.
Yeah.
Their captain's not going to play at all this year. Matthew Tkachuk has not played yet. I don't know when he's going to be ready. I mean, they're down 4 or 5 major players. And at the moment, I believe, are not in a playoff position. Now, there's obviously still plenty of time, but they do talk about what the standings look like at American Thanksgiving and how usually the teams that are in a playoff position then are the teams in the playoffs at the end of the year.
Yeah.
Sometimes there's one or an exception or two, but usually you have a pretty good idea of what the end's going to look like even by Thanksgiving.
Well, maybe the form that we've seen in recent years with those 2 teams playing for the Cup while everybody else is watching won't hold. But it'd be kind of a bummer, I think, if that happened just because of a massive wave of injuries. But that's the game,
Well, Florida's certainly in more danger right now than Edmonton.
Yeah.
But I think everyone's money right now is probably on Colorado. I mean, they're the team that's playing the best, has the best record. And, and that.
Do you like Rush, Expo?
As my all-time favorite band, has been since I was probably 11 or 12 years old.
All right, can I tell you the way my Rush cycle has gone?
Please.
Bring you up to speed on this.
I'm infinitely interested in this because when I was at the ticket with you, you had no interest.
Right. I had no interest. I thought it was music for teenage mental patients. And that was really it. But some way, somehow, and I'm not sure what it was that started to tilt me a little bit on it. Some way, somehow, I guess maybe it was their incredible technical expertise. There might have been a song or two that I found that I could relate to a little bit, but some intangible something started to turn the thing around for me. And I began to listen to them a little bit closer. And before long, they would come on the radio and I wouldn't punch out. I would roll with it. And I don't know that I really liked it so much, but I didn't regret listening to it. Now, all this is against the backdrop that all this time I was playing in a band with Bill Porter, who is a huge, huge Rush guy. And there were numerous times along the way when they would come around here and he would ask me if I wanted to go. And I always said no. There were a couple of times when he just practically begged me to go after he saw me start to warm up with him on him a little bit. He would practically beg me to go, but I was dug in on it and I said no.
And you've never been.
And I've never been. And now that day came where they pretty much quit doing it. And now Neil Peart is gone. And I have lived with Rush regret because I thought I would never get to see them.
We have talked a little bit over the years about your regret and your missed opportunities.
Yes. So these are stories that you're quite familiar with.
Some of them for sure.
But now,
miracle of miracles has happened.
Yes, the miracle of miracles has happened. Now, I guess Alex Lifeson and Geddy Lee decided that no, it's not time for us to stop. You know, it's a bummer that Neil's not here, but it's not time for us to stop. They just looked at each other, probably said, you still want to do it? I still want to do it. If we want to do it, then we should find another drummer and get out there and do it. So where do you go to find drummers or anything else these days who can play like that? TikTok. You go to TikTok or you go to YouTube or you go somewhere where they...
Or you listen to your crew who works for other gigs.
Yeah. Are they just absolutely... Where they just absolutely proliferate. And the attention of one fell their way. And the more they listened to this player, the more they liked this player. And they decided that they would get together with this player and let's play some stuff and see what happens. And sure enough, this player passed muster with them. And this player will be going out on the road with them when they come through here next. Now, the catch to all this, the kicker, if you will, and I'm sure everybody knows this player is a girl.
Oh my goodness.
So there'll be at least one in the building.
Yes, there will be at least one.
Herman Bockelman's still around.
That was Doyle King.
Oh, was it?
That was Doyle King.
It sounded like the old Bockelman laughs.
No, that's the great Doyle King there.
That nut.
But yes, she will be playing with them.
Yep.
And from everything that I've heard, and I don't go out looking for it or anything, but I've seen her play, and she is indeed amazing. But there are all kinds of amazing cats out there on the internet. If you want to see amazing drummers, just go looking for them. You'll find one in 3 minutes or less that's just sitting there doing stuff that you thought, man, I always thought that was physically impossible. And she is one of these players. But I guess there must be some other intangible something that only those two would get, Getty and Alex would get, that the rest of us cannot possibly understand. And they've determined that she is right for them and they are right for her, so let's play on. And she will be in the band when they come through here. And this time, I am going.
I will see you there.
Yes.
Which show, going. Or dare I say shows, will you be at? Because there are 4 in Fort Worth.
Yeah.
Really?
I don't know if that's been determined yet. I'm letting Bill Porter handle all that. But we will be there. I've already told him that I am in. I don't care how much it costs. I am in, and we're going. Like I should have done long before when he tried to get me to.
And even before that.
Yeah. And even before that, you probably tried to get me to.
I'm sure I did.
I have no doubt that he did.
I'm sure I did. But there comes a point like, well, I don't care, I'm going.
Yeah.
And you should go, but especially as a person that grew up, drumming.
Yes.
You would expect.
I mean, if ever there was a drummer's band, it's them.
Yeah.
Have you ever tried to play any of his stuff, Shoopy?
No. I can't do it anymore. I mean, even sitting down behind a drum kit, I don't even think I could play Keep On Rockin' with a hard line anymore.
When was the last time you played drums?
Probably the last time I played that.
So that would have been about 2014, probably?
Yeah, something like that.
I was going to ask if you'd played drums since Sympathy with the Devil. Who was that? You played it in the live room down the hall with some other. It was one of the Stones cover bands that's around here. You played with them.
Is that Black and Blue? Is that?
I can't remember.
God, I don't remember that.
Back in Black.
No,
That's
Rolling
AC/DC.
Stones cover
Oh,
band.
yeah.
Dang it. The Stoneleys?
No, they're not a Rolling Stones.
I don't
Are
remember.
They might be.
Stoneleys are the premier Rolling Stones tribute band.
Well,
I don't know how true that is, but they're a Rolling Stones tribute band.
I don't know.
I believe they're based here.
But Sympathy for the Devil is about, that's scraping my ceiling these days. I mean, now when I sit down behind drums, it's really, really awkward, and it's like I'm just going, man, what am I doing here? How does this work? And I can kind of get it going, but it's not coordinated or anything like that.
Too much time as a front man now, huh?
Yeah.
Too much time as anything else.
Rock god guitar player.
Yeah.
And singer.
And you know what else is like that now? Shooting a basketball.
I couldn't tell you the last time I tried to do that.
Well, I tried to do it not too terribly long ago.
Really?
Yeah.
At a Rough Riders game.
Oh, at a Rough Riders game.
Yeah. And
the little court. Yeah.
I shot it like a girl.
Which is totally okay.
Was that?
No,
was it Caitlin Clark?
No, it was not Caitlin Clark. Which is totally okay unless you're not a girl, and except that unless you actually at one time did know how to do it the right way, and had been known to drain a few from deep, like I had.
You once cornered our friend Caroline Shoop at the time, and told her, I made a 3-pointer tonight.
I did.
After we played the Lake Highlands girls basketball team in 2009.
Yeah, thanks for bringing that up. That was not one of my finer moments.
But we still got a great drop out of it.
But now, I'm just all gangly and arms are flying every which way. And I'm from any distance at all. I'm lucky to even get the thing up there.
Oh,
So you shoot like a brand new baby.
Yeah, I do.
he's a backwards baby.
Backwards baby.
Oh no,
I mean, if
backwards
I were
basketball baby.
if I were going to start playing basketball again at the age of 75, I would have to go out there and probably spend an hour standing right underneath the goal shooting bank shots just to get the feel for it again.
Why don't we do that? We need TikTok content.
Done.
1 hour a day.
I don't want to do that.
Find someone's backyard.
Get him one of
basketball
those that's on a telescope, and you can start with the 8,
Yeah.
and then go up to 8.5,
You can even start
And then
on
do-
6 feet so you can pretend to
then do
dunk.
9.
No, I don't want to start there. I want to start with regular height, 10 feet.
Okay.
I want to start with that. I want to do it the right way.
Come down and shoot close so it looks like he's developing.
Right.
You got to do it the right way, Shoopy.
I agree. Then let's do it. 1 hour a day. We live stream it on TikTok. Can you live stream on TikTok? Okay. I totally knew that.
Y'all have so much fun with that.
Yeah. Ashley, you don't have an hour
Ashley's like, not
every
it.
day of the week to devote to coming over here? Okay.
But you apparently can't even play drums like a girl anymore.
No, I can't. At
least not
And
that.
I certainly can never play drums like that girl.
I had never heard of her before. Apparently,
He's not on TikTok.
the people in the musician realm are aware of her. As soon as she was announced, people started putting stuff up on social media of her, and I checked it out, and yeah, she's quite good.
She's up to the task.
Yeah, this is not going to be a problem.
She does not look like she's struggling or anything like that.
No.
It's like to kind of, that's Some Kind of Monster, the Metallica documentary.
Mm-hmm.
That was what I think sold them on Rob Trujillo was
Right.
playing bass, and he was the only one that looked like he wasn't struggling to keep up with everybody, to keep pace, to play like Cliff Burton did. And that's what she seems to be doing, where she doesn't look like she's straining. She doesn't look like she's struggling to hit all the fills, keep all the time, all that stuff. It's just
Yep.
like drinking water.
She doesn't have to
shooting
write any
baskets.
drum parts. She doesn't have to write any lyrics. She can just play what's already out there. I'll be curious to see, how close it is to what I remember. Of course, Neil changed it up sometimes too.
Now, I was going to say, and from what I've kind of seen, it doesn't look like they're expecting her to just play note for note or beat for beat, or I guess note for note would be more. She's going to play beat for beat, but
Yeah.
She's going to be able to maybe add her own flair and stuff like that.
That'd be disappointing if they were expecting her to play it exactly,
Because what's the point?
like the record.
Yeah, if you're going to do that, then you might as well just put video of him up there and play in
Right.
front of it.
Hologram Neil Peart.
But I can't wait. And I'm excited you're going to be there.
Hell yeah.
I'm hoping they make it, and I'm hoping you make it. Because that's the biggest problem I have right now, is this isn't until June, late June, by the time they get here. I've had my tickets for a month-ish, and it's still 8 months away or whatever.
You might. Oh my God, Ashley.
What the hell?
That was a bad mistake to make.
Did you spill shit over there?
No,
Okay.
that is the beauty of a tumbler type drinking device.
Boy,
tough to
that
spill.
is-
So Ashley has a drinking problem.
Yes, she does.
And possibly a gun charge.
Do we need to hear more about this?
No.
Okay.
It was a joke from last week.
Oh.
She was just the most likely out of this crew to have a gun charge.
Ah.
That's mostly because I don't think the rest of us own a gun. Yeah.
Keep it in the car. It's not here today.
There you go.
So you will be there. I assume you're looking forward to it.
Yes, I am. Have they had anything to say about the process of bringing her on board yet? Or
Yeah, I've seen some stuff both about what caused them to do this and to bring her on board. Neither of them I think was 100% ready to stop when they stopped, but Neil was. And they have long talked about that, when there's only 3 people, it's not a democracy. It's everybody or nobody.
yeah,
And so when Neil was ready to stop, they stopped. And then, a couple years later, Neil got sick. Now Neil is gone. And what they've said is that playing with other drummers at the Taylor Hawkins tribute shows was a big player in them being able to do this. A, it let them know they could play. And B, they talked to Paul McCartney backstage at the show in London. And Paul McCartney, to hear Alex tell it, told them that they shouldn't just stop because somebody's gone.
Yeah.
And so they started to get together and jam. And when they first started doing it, Alex said they sounded like a high school band trying to play Rush. And they kept doing it. You know, they don't live far apart from each other in Toronto.
Or in other words, they sounded like I look shooting a basketball. Huh?
To bring it back to those terms, yes. They started to get better and better and feeling more comfortable about it and starting to maybe think about maybe we should try and think about doing something. And around that time, Geddy's bass tech had been out on the road with Jeff Beck. And he told Geddy about the drummer, Annika Niles, that was playing with them and said, you need to check her out. And they did. And they thought this might work. And they somehow snuck her into Toronto without anybody knowing and played together for a couple of weeks and thought, okay, this is a thing that we can make work.
Is she American?
Oh, I think she's German.
She is.
Oh, okay.
She's one of those Euro. And
I think she's got pretty good reputation.
yeah. And so
She's pretty good.
All the musician types seem to think she's great. I think she may be rooted in jazz, which those players are always good, but don't always necessarily translate to rock/prog.
Yeah, according to Wiki, her genres are progressive rock, jazz fusion, and pop.
Yeah.
So I think she's
Sounds
going to be
like
okay.
Rush to me.
Yeah.
And if she can hang with Jeff Beck, that speaks rather loudly too. Mm-hmm. Because he, I've heard, is very, very tough on drummers.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Yeah, he's run through plenty of them that I think are just great.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. But he's very demanding. He's very demanding of everybody, but especially drummers, I've heard. So, and you know, his music is kind of right in that same genre as well, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know how much of it you've listened to, but I could see somebody from his band making that transfer over to them. It's not that big of a reach. So, yes, Rush. I will be there.
Now, will you
Can't wait.
Will you be, for lack of a better word, prepared? Will you be in a position where it will only take you a couple of measures to be able to say, "Oh, I know what this is"?
No, I probably won't. I mean, I'll know the hits. Are they going to
Such as it is.
Are they going to play Limelight?
I'm sure. I've heard them say that they've been working up 38 songs. They're not going to play them all every night, but they want to have like 4 or 5 different sets so they can have some variety. I would imagine Limelight would be on at least a couple of them.
Yeah.
Their last tour with Neil, they had basically 3 different sets. Then a lot of it was the same. There was 4 or 5 slots that sort of rotated in and out. And so when you go to the last 3 shows they ever played, you got to see the entirety of the plan there.
Yeah. I would imagine that's what all bands do.
I certainly have seen them multiple times on different tours and seen them play the exact same set, on all the shows.
Yeah.
But it makes more sense to me that they would rotate things in and out, but I don't like it as much as a fan because I don't want to miss a thing that somebody else is getting to see.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, for them, I
4 shows.
probably won't miss anything because I'll go to all 4 shows.
There we go.
He's hardcore, man.
I'm aware.
And a 5th one in San Antonio in September,
Golly.
where I might have spent some extra money for a couple of perks.
Oh.
Oh, really?
Such as?
What kind of perks?
Yeah. Friendly female companionship?
Perks related to the show
Oh, fair enough.
and the band.
That's a fair question.
That wasn't the question.
It's a fair question.
Yeah.
I might
Don't get uptight.
I might get something signed. I might have a photo for show and tell
Oh.
at some point in the future.
Okay.
I might be sitting on the very front row.
Front row center, or
You gonna go backstage?
No, I don't think I'll go backstage, but I might be doing something before the show.
meet and greet?
Ooh.
All right.
Ooh, all
Expo.
right.
It costs enough that I'm not traveling out of state for any shows, at least at the moment.
Yeah.
Like they've got enough of my money for this.
Don't limit yourself.
Yeah.
That could change.
You got 6 months to make more money.
I really thought, like, I was one of the people that was fortunate enough to be at the very last show at the Forum, August 1, 2015. And their first show is at the Forum. But it's June 7th, and I'm hoping the Stars are still playing hockey. And so I wasn't going to commit to being out of town and miss the Western Conference Final that hopefully the Stars are playing in.
Okay, that's interesting, though. The Stars get priority over Rush.
Well, he's going to see him 5 minutes.
Well, I've got
I don't
five.
care.
I've got 5 other shows. I've seen them
I think his priorities are in line here.
I know.
plenty,
Yeah.
and the Stars already have the money.
Fair.
So
All right, this is Expo. Kevin Fox.
Kevin.
And we've got more with him. We're just kind of in a Gen X jerk-off session with him here today.
As tends to
just
happen.
like the old days.
Yes.
I just don't have a control board in front of me or an Enco,
Yes.
Rest in peace.
and I'm
Nico.
fine with both of those things not being in front of me.
We'll have more with him in just a second and talk to him about those things and so much more. But right now, it is time for the dreaded and feared mid-show read. That's right, kids. What if I told you? Well, let's get to that in just a second. Let's say that you were a guy or a girl and you're walking around this world in pain.
Because you can't shoot a basket anymore.
Yeah. Or for whatever the reason.
Or play the drums.
Yeah. Let's just say that you physically hurt and you don't know what to do about it. You've tried this, you've tried that, and none of it's worked. Let me ask you this. Have you tried CBD yet? Well, if you haven't, you need to know about the CBD House of Healing, because that is what they are all about over there. Freeing you of pain and anxiety and sleepless nights. Sleep factors into this too. What if I told you you could do that and you could do it naturally? Well, the CBD House of Healing only carries products from their lab that are made to meet the highest quality and purity standards. They're very, very serious about this. Their owner is also an RN, and unless you think that I'm sending you to a head shop where they're going to try and sell you zigzags and this and that, no, that's not what this is about at all.
What about glass pipes?
I don't know. Maybe they've got some, but they're about much, much more than that. And I'm speaking to those who are in pain, because she will talk to you and you can tell her what's going on with you. And chances are she's going to have something you can try for yourself that will help you out. Now, you're probably thinking, okay, well, how do you know all this? I know all this because I've had a bout with this stuff my own self here lately. And I've tried stuff from there, and it does help. It made me sleep better at night. It makes the pain ease up, if not totally go away. It will ease up. And it's just nice to be able to walk around and feel normal again, if only for a few hours, you know? So find your relief from the aches and pains, the emotional stress and strain of this world, and sleep again. Shop online at cbddallas.com or visit them in person. They are at Northwest Highway and Plano Road. You can grab a slushie while you're there too. Those are fun. Northwest Highway and Plano Road, the northeast quadrant of that burgeoning intersection, 8550 Plano Road, Suite 101 in Dallas is the physical address if you need that. Begin your healing at the House of Healing. And effective now, all vape products are sold online only at cbddallas.com. Is that all we got?
No, we got one.
Oh, we got one more.
That's why you were giving a short one.
Was that shorter than normal?
No, it wasn't. You added to
Oh,
it.
you,
Oh, okay.
you did your thing, Shoopy.
All right, well, let's talk about December 11th, 2025, 5:30 to 9. 5:30 in the evening to 9 at the Barley House on SMU Boulevard in Dallas. We will be celebrating the 11th annual Day of Giving Moss. Join me in a gathering of supporters, sponsors, and friends of Giving Moss for dinner, great Barley House drinks, and the music of Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers, performed by none other than Little Petite Theft. Now, I know you remember Mike Keating of YDC fame and the story of the hardworking foundation he began. Will come out December 11th to hear the success stories for yourself and be part of helping Dallas area families rebuild their stability and give them hope during the holidays. Early bird tickets are available now for $40, which do include dinner and your first drink on Giving Moss. There will be a raffle for excellent prizes and a silent live auction that evening. Raffle tickets are also available now on the website. And don't forget Petty Theft Downbeat at 6:30. Early bird pricing ends December 1st. Go to givingmoss.org. That's GIVINGMAS.org for your tickets now. And come see us and let's help out Giving Moss. Okay?
That was great. Yeah. You still got it.
Silent and live auction.
Oh, it is?
Silent and live auction.
Live.
Silent. All right, well, that's what that said.
Whoops.
I bet it did too.
We can
But
scroll
I'm not
up.
going to go back and thumb through there and find out because I want to talk to
Okay.
Expo a little bit more here.
You've done a great job.
You're doing great things, Shoopy.
I'm trying. So are you happy outside the nurturing biosphere of the ticket?
I mean, yes and no.
Yes, why?
Well, I live in a house now.
Good start.
I'm going to 5 Rush shows.
In other words, you found something a little bit more productive to do with yourself.
Well,
More lucrative.
More lucrative. Yeah.
Yeah.
Lucrative's a better word.
I found something where the amount of money they pay me per hour to do it is greater than what I was making 25 years ago
Then
at the little ticket.
$9 an hour? I don't think I'm entirely joking or wrong.
The
think-
answer is I don't know the answer. I remember sort of what I was making a year. I think. But I definitely remember I didn't meet you until right after you left the ticket.
Right.
And
So you were his replacement?
No.
She went back.
It was,
There was
Expo, Psycho Dave, me.
Yeah.
Well, and sorry, Justin Neely, just with y'all for
Yeah.
a couple years.
But I didn't meet Mike. I didn't meet young Michael until he had left the ticket already, which had to have been 10, 12 years after I did.
10 years after you, yeah.
And we had
so
it.
you guys were already alumni then, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah.
We had a conversation in the press box at American Airlines Center. And he told me what they were paying him, which was the same thing they had been paying me 10 years earlier. So it's not like that particular position sees improvements in wage.
Right.
Yeah, which my understanding is that has changed. I'm not sure by how much, but it has changed since then.
Well, the minimum wage went up too. So
Right.
I mean, it wasn't minimum wage we were making. We were making a little more than that. But
Yeah.
If it's changed, I'll bet not by much.
yeah,
Probably not, no.
They
But
have,
ownership has changed too, right? At least from when I was there.
Yeah, I had Cumulus for most of my time there. Yeah, about half my time
Susquehanna,
there.
brother.
I know.
Well, if you were there when Susquehanna owned it, you were there for the good times, the good days.
Yeah, I got the tail end of that.
Everybody,
Got about 4 glorious years.
Everybody up there who was there when Susquehanna had it says, I mean, and this is without fail, this is across the board. You don't even have to ask them this. They will tell you that their best time in the game was on the Susquehanna watch.
Mm-hmm.
And it was for me too. And I'd had already at that time in my scene had a pretty good time when I broke into the game at the zoo, and the zoo was owned by Belo, which also owned Channel 8 and the Dallas Morning News, and was just an excellent company to work for.
Yeah.
Although everybody bitched about it. but I always wondered, what's so bad about this? Because I mean, we were treated right, and it was a really, really good place to be. Now, when you don't want to break into a place like that, though. You want to see the other side of it. Because if you break into a place like that,
You're spoiled.
yeah, you walk out thinking every place is going to be like that. And you know what? It ain't.
And I don't think I had any time with. Was there anybody between Cumulus and Susquehanna?
No.
No, it went from one to the other.
Because I think when I left, I had stock options that rolled over into an IRA. And I'm sure Cumulus didn't have that. They probably had a 401k.
Not so much.
If anything.
They technically had a 401k.
And Susquehanna had stock.
Yeah.
So that's the good. I have a house now. The bad, and this isn't really so much related to not being in the biosphere anymore, but I have realized, and I've started telling people here the last few months, that the minute I think I can retire, I'm going to. And this is not about my current job. It's about, I'm kind of done doing stuff for other people. I just want to do what I want to do when I want to do it. Now, I don't know that day is nigh, short of picking the right 6 numbers, but I'm thinking about it now.
Well, as one who has been down that road, I will tell you, it does not suck.
Even though he's done it 3 times.
I mean, I have not looked back once. Now, yeah, I do this, and yeah, I've done a couple other things here and there.
Yeah, but this is a few hours a week,
Yeah,
not
yeah. This
8
is,
hours a day or whatever.
Yeah, this is not like a job.
Yeah, you get
You
to
know?
hang with your friends.
Yeah, this is something I do because I wanna. I don't have to do it.
You can
but
sit around and yak.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's been a lot of fun. Having people in here that I knew fairly well, but not really, and talking to them about their scene and what they did and what made them who they are. That's been a lot of fun. I've enjoyed that quite a bit. But before that, there were times when I just wasn't doing anything at all, and it did not suck, man.
Did you ever find yourself getting bored? Or did you always have stuff to do?
I always had something, I could always, get a book going or something like that.
Yeah.
And no, I never got bored.
Travel any?
Not a lot, But if something happened to this and I found out that I had to go back to that, hey, great. Can do it.
Go back to nothing?
Yeah, go back to nothing.
Don't do that for a while, though.
Well, I'm not planning on it.
Me and Ashley like being employed. Well, I like being employed.
I wish I had $1 million.
I wish you did too.
You know what? Having $1 million really isn't that great.
A month.
Oh, maybe that.
Have you got $1 million?
Of course. We got like 30 of them.
Look how cavalierly he says that.
It's not a
That's why I'm
The
here.
proper response, Michael,
Yes, sir.
is not on me.
Smart.
Yeah.
Yeah, not on me, Shoopy.
Yeah, you're wrong on the way home now.
Yeah. Take my 2022 SUV.
But I will tell you, I don't know that in 20 and 25, $1 million does you a whole lot.
No. It
Yeah,
doesn't.
inflation and stuff.
Not these days, anyway.
Yeah.
And, you know, that horse got out of the barn. I don't know if they're going to be able to get it back in. You know, these things usually go one way and one way only.
We don't even have pennies anymore.
Yeah, how about that?
Because it costs more to make the penny than it did to spend the penny.
But how much does it cost to make like a quarter?
No.
They probably make their
Yeah,
money
what's
back
next?
on that.
What's next? The lowly nickel?
Right. Do we even need coins?
Well, I mean, the argument can be made, do we even need hard money anymore?
Right. Everything's digital.
Now,
Except for Shoopy.
well, me too. Like, I wish, like, I'm happy carrying around cash. I never use it anymore because, well, when I use my credit card, I get loyalty points at the airline. Improve my status. But that's, if not for that, I would still use
Man, I need to get
cash.
loyalty points. Or points of some kind.
Yeah.
Points for sex?
Points for sex, yes.
Every
Every
single
single
one
one of us.
But no, it does not suck. Do not fear it.
When
that day comes.
I'm stretching for the finish line. I'm trying. I wish I could do it.
Have you set an age at which you're by hook or crook going to?
No. But I have talked to the financial advisor to see what level I need to be at to be able to do it. And the goal is to be there as quickly as possible. So.
That is something you definitely didn't have back then, I'm guessing.
No. But I mean, I loved doing it then. Now I kind of like.
I'm saying you didn't have a financial advisor.
Nah. I knew one because my dad, but I didn't really use him.
Right.
Whereas now he's a functional person for me.
But he was the doctor of drops.
I know.
He was the guy who really started all that.
I'm telling you, he's my leader. He's why I got to do all this silly stuff.
Yes, he's an innovator.
That is a lot. I mean, you have, and I think you do have the credit for it, but you definitely need to accept the credit for a lot of that because you allowed it to happen. I had the freedom to do pretty much whatever I wanted to do, as long as, you know, the FCC didn't mind it. And you not only allowed it, you encouraged it.
Well, I thought it added something. I thought it added something to the show, and really, I was amazed once I, had been around you long enough to pay attention and recognize this. I was amazed that there was actual craft in play that went into it. There was forethought. You had to pay attention to what we were talking about.
Oh, for sure.
And
that is the key to the whole thing.
And anticipate where we might go and what you might play.
And try to beat them there with that drop.
Yeah. Yeah, have it ready for when the time came.
Yeah.
And most importantly, especially for people that haven't done it yet and think they're going to start, is know when you missed it. Know when the opportunity is passed and you should lay off.
Mm-hmm. I powered through that for a couple years and then finally figured that out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was my dark period, Shoopy. I'm sorry.
I understand, but I threw up a lot of shots. Antoine Walkered it.
That was your dark period?
Oh, yeah.
Did you have a dark period?
I had a 7 or 8 year ticket dark period after I left.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
That you just didn't listen to it at all?
Correct.
Oh, okay. All right.
Like it was hard for me to listen when I worked there and was on vacation. Like I felt like I should be there, and that's hard when someone's just filling in, and nobody ever filled in with you because I took vacation when you took vacation.
Yeah.
But it just felt like I'm supposed to be doing something now, and someone else is doing it, and I didn't like that. But it was not my choice to leave when I left. And yeah, I was out for quite some time. Yeah. And in fact, I thought I would dip my toe back in the water because of when I was leaving work at that time. I would try to dip my toe back in the water by just listening to e-news and only e-news. And the first day I tried to do that, I did not get e-news. I got 40 minutes of "Where's Grego?"
Oh, God.
Yeah, I remember that time.
Yeah.
That did have a rather dominant effect on the show.
God, that was 18 years ago.
And I remember listening to it and thinking, listeners are demanding information that they would never give of themselves. But because we were always so open with everything going on, and now suddenly you're in a position where you're not allowed to say things.
Yeah, I mean, we couldn't.
You know, whether it's his personal private stuff or HIPAA or whatever, because he was still an employee at the time. He just wasn't on the air at the moment. And you had to explain what was happening as best you could, given whatever it was that was going on.
Mm-hmm.
And that was my sort of dipping my toe back into it. So I spent some amount of time just listening to e-news for several months, and then I sort of let that just sort of grow little by little back into listening. And then I was listening on the stream at work for a while, and then I kind of stopped. I listen now, you know, it's still one of the buttons in my car, and I flip around. Having Sirius doesn't help that.
Yeah.
Because now there's those other options as well.
It's all about options, buddy.
It is all about options. My last day on the air was December 10th, 2019, I think. And since that time, and I'm not going to be conservative here, since that time, they've probably gotten a total of 35 to 45 minutes in TSL from me.
Wow. And I'm sure that 25 to 30 of those were listening to what they said when they finally made the announcement.
No. I didn't hear any of that.
Oh, really?
No, I didn't hear any of that.
I remember they made a big deal about your music choices for the day. And all I thought was, well, I mean, yes, I guess looking back on it, you can see where he was doing, but that could have all been applicable for him being gone for the 3 weeks he was going to be gone anyway. Not just not coming back.
Yeah.
You know.
No, that was carefully planned out.
Yeah. Because he posted, returns Tuesday, 10 December. Let's go by the cars. Goodbye to you by Scandal. So Long by Firefall. Every Time You Go Away, Paul Young. Time to Move On, Tom Petty. Face Away, Todd Rundgren. I've Had Enough.
It's Fade
by
Away.
The Who. What?
Fade Away.
Well, you said Face Away on the tweet.
Oh, I did?
That's embarrassing.
Screw me.
Pretty bad mistake to make.
You type like a girl.
And It's Over by Roy Orbison. Which
all
in
right,
hindsight
some of those
was so obvious, but...
Some of those, but a lot of them are just like, that's it for 2020 or 2019 for me.
Dock.
Yeah, you could read a number of things in there.
And then you caused a pandemic.
Yeah. Yeah. That caused the pandemic. Blame me.
Well, and you also killed Neil.
It happened on your watch, Shoopy.
I did.
He died January 7, 2020.
I know. I did that too.
Yeah.
Any others?
How did that, now?
You killed the freak.
That's a thing I don't understand how they did. In this day and age of everybody having all of the information immediately, Neil died on January 7th, and they put out a press release on January 10th, and nobody knew for those 3 days that wasn't in the circle. How did they do that?
It can be done.
We'll know when Expo posts a church sign.
Nobody wants to see that because
No, I know. That's what I'm saying. I don't want to see it, but
it can be done.
You'll be the harbinger of bye-bye.
If you want to keep something within the circle, and the circle is small, and the circle is tight, and you trust everybody in the circle, you can do that. You can do it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but when someone dies, there are people interloping in the circle by necessity. Now, most of them, I think, are bound to keep privacy and whatever, but still.
Yeah. I can't remember if I told anybody or not. If I did, it was very, very few.
Surely people whose name is Rhyner knew.
Yeah, it's my understanding or whatever is that Jordan knew. I believe you told Kat and Dan Bennett. I'm not sure how
to do that.
How far?
No, I did not.
No, not at all.
You didn't tell your bosses?
No.
What?
I did not.
Really?
When did you went to lunch with somebody and told them the week you were supposed to come back? The week before you were supposed to come back.
Oh, yeah, and I knew something was up then. When they came back and you weren't there, I said something's going on here. And they went Thursday and Friday and came back over on Monday and made the announcement. I'm like, So I knew something was going on.
Yeah.
Forgot about that timeline.
I do remember that.
Put it this way. I knew when I walked out that door on December the 10th.
And down the long hallway during prep.
That would be the last time I would be walking through that door, walking out that door.
Right during prep. That walk.
Yep.
What did you have that day, Jell-O and suckers or something?
Oh, yeah, because you had a colonoscopy to prepare for.
Yes, I did.
How old are you?
40.
So you still got 5 years.
To what?
Colonoscopy time.
I know. Let's start now.
Yeah, I'm due again.
All right.
I just did it for the third time.
Did you enjoy it?
No. I will tell you what I tell everybody when it comes up. Obviously, and I think everybody knows this, it's the day before that's terrible. The day of, and 3 times now, and it's the same 3 things I remember. Roll over on your side, bend your knees like you're sitting in a chair, get dressed.
He was probed in the butt.
What happens between the second thing and the third thing? Those 25 minutes, no idea, don't want to know, but that's all I remember from that day. Or from that morning.
Do you get put out for those?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
That's why I don't remember what happens
fair.
between
I
those
figured,
2
but-
things.
Oh, yeah, you get put way out.
Some people wake up though.
Ooh, I fear the wake up in any kind of surgery.
That's what I'm messing with here is the scab I still have from the IV.
Oh.
Because it's just been a couple of weeks.
Wow. You should have told us we'd live stream it.
Put that on TikTok.
Wouldn't we live stream of you or not? We broadcast something of yours. Prostate check? No, I'm serious.
No, I vaguely recall this.
God, I don't know. But
some medical something, somebody came in and we stayed on the air for it.
Yeah, something like that. I don't think it was that though. We wouldn't do a prostate check.
I'm asking. I don't.
Well, if you don't remember, then nobody does. Because you remember everything.
Dude, I will tell you. Some of that ability I have too much other stuff in my head now. From either my other job and like having to administrate the healthcare plan at where I work. Like that is taking up space that used to hold memory of some of the stuff you're thinking about. Or executing a will or anything like that.
So you're the Joan Leonard at your work? That's a joke understood by 3.
But those 3 are happy.
There's a really funny... During Wife Today Doesn't Suck one year, they called Joan Leonard on her birthday. And before, she didn't answer the phone, and her voicemail, I think they just called her extension, and her voicemail picks up, and, the message goes, and right at the beat, before Dan can say anything, line 4 guy says, "If you got big boobs, let me hear from you."
I remember that.
And everybody laughs and the whole thing and whatever. What nobody knows is that 10 minutes later, bad radio is gone. You guys are now sitting there, and the hotline rings, and I pick it up, and it's Joan Leonard. Did you guys call me?
Also, happy birthday, Joan Leonard, who I don't really know what she does, but I'm positive she could get me fired if she wanted to. So
she is the highest-ranking on-site female official in the Susquehanna Nation.
Prepare for firedness.
On our show?
Oh boy, more boxers, huh?
We're calling our boss
4 digits, so it's just an extension.
Who's probably the best.
Who's Monday? Felix Trinidad?
They never actually happened, Rhyner.
Hi, this is Joan Leonard. I'm unavailable to take your call right now. If you
Firing
leave a
Dan.
message, I'll be happy to return your call as soon as I can. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Hey, if you got big boobs, let me hear from you.
Hey! That's unfortunate, Joan. This is Dan McDowell. That was
How that guy did that. That guy's awesome. Does anybody know who he is yet?
No. I don't. I probably never will.
We have an idea of who he might be, but not enough to be confident in it.
I don't even have that.
I always thought he was somebody Dan knew from Cleveland, but that's all I got.
Thing that we're pretty sure of, but yeah.
Well, I intentionally stayed shrouded from all that. And I told everybody, if you know, don't tell me. I don't want to know who he is.
He is genius.
He is genius.
I'll listen every once in a while during that time still now, like that, because that sometimes coincides with when I'm leaving my office, and he still has the masterful bon mots on a pretty routine and predictable basis.
He's got a pretty big hit rate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's really funny. But the timing on that thing was just...
Oh, God.
Well, Kevin...
Didn't have to be that abrupt.
That's the only way I know.
Fair enough. We're crashing out.
Yeah.
As the kids say.
I was ready to do the same thing, too, because I heard her say something to him that I couldn't make out, and you're breaking. I'm like, okay, I guess that's it.
I mean, we had a great time.
I love doing this.
Yeah.
I'll come anytime you want.
Okay.
All right, he is Expo, the great Expo.
Yay.
Thank you, Kevin.
Stay hard.
Appreciate you. All right, let's see. Thanks to Shoopy, thanks to Ashley, thanks to Becca, thanks to you out there by the channel. We should advise you that we need help with this thing, man. We're looking to you to help us out. What you got to do is like us and share us and get us out there. If you do that, that will do more for us than we could ever possibly tell you. So do that. We'll keep this little thing of ours going. What is this?
That was for a whole long time ago.
Oh, well, sorry. Never mind then.
You didn't use it. You can skip now.
Okay, never mind that. I didn't use it, so maybe I will some other day. Hell, I don't know. I don't freaking know. You know what? I don't care.
Oh.
This has been YDC. Thanks for watching. Bye. All right. I'm going to go take my pants off. Your Dark Companion is a Stolen Water Media presentation.